Everyone, I am Professor Raja, working as Assistant Professor, EC Department, SNS College of Technology, an autonomous institution, Coimbatore. In this YouTube video, with the help of my second year EC C-section students, I am going to discuss about how a design thinking concept can be implemented on the subject called linear control system. Right? The students will continue.
So basically, design thinking way of approach consists of 5 stages. We know that is empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing. So by using these 5 stages, we are going to test a product and overcome the solution. So today we are discussing about the applications on real-time consumer electronics. Like we have coming to the empathy part of our video, we have discussed and identified through the users what are they are facing in the consumer electronics, like such as fans, air conditioners, and washing machines. So basically, what the problem we have observed and identified through the users who are the regular everyday users of the consumer electronics are firstly. In coming to the washing machine, for a very small load, it even wastes of excess of water. That even for the very small load, like for example, if we have a 8 kgs of washing machine, if we put only 2 to 3 cloths, it uses much energy and the water, so it's a complete waste. And coming to the ceiling fans doesn't change its speed. It maintains the constant speed regardless of its temperature. No matter it's a high or no matter it's a cold, the speed is set constant. So we are not any up to the update of the temperature. So the third one is coming to the air conditioners. Air conditioners like overcools during the night. So due to the overcooling in the night, the users of this consumer electronics, they are facing discomfort in the night and disturbing their sleep. So due to this, the morning routine is much more disturbed. So these are the problems we have witnessed in the empathy part. So let's move on to the next.
Good introduction. Next.
So the second stage will be define. So in empathy part, there will be discussed so many problem statements. So define is the stage where we can pick out the major problems and we can give solutions. In that case, the first one will be fan system. In fan system, it must automatically control the speed of the fan. It should be depends on the room temperature. This is the major problem. And the second one will be washing machine. So if we put the smaller loads, means the smaller system water should be used. If we use the large load, means large water can be used. So it must match with the loads. So the next one will be air conditioning. It should not get overcooled or it should not get the excessive heat usages. So it must control all the basic problems. So from user insights, we have identified these 3 as the major problems and we will be seeing the solutions.
Yeah, good. So based on the first student, we know what is in the part of empathy. Then we conclude that what is in by define. Now, my students will tell about what is in by ideate part. Now they will discuss.
So we are going to see the ideate part now, and there are some ideate structure for this linear logic. The first one is a smart fan, and it uses a sensor. It uses a temperature sensor, and its controller is a microcontroller implements a potential prototype. And third one is output, and the fan speed varies according to the room temperature. And the second one is about efficient washing machine, and here we use a sensor as node cell to for the purpose of detecting the wash time and water level. So this here we use the controller as uses the input weight to detect the water level and wash time, how many times we can wash the clothes in a day. And the output for this washing machines we use as here. We can adjust the speed and wash time for this washing machine. And the third one is about a smart AC. And the smart AC about here we use as a sensor as a here we use as a sensor as a controller sensor. Like we can easily stabilizes the speed of the air according to the room temperature. And the output for this one is we can easily varies or change the room temperature, changes the temperature of this.
Is the matches what are the problem?
So basically we are converting the constant solutions into the upgraded like conditional one.
Yes.
So he told the problems with the proper solution.
Yeah,
So what are the 2 stages?
Prototype method.
Yeah, good.
So the next stage is prototype. So based on the problems and the solutions we have found, we are moving to prototype stage. We have more like it is a stimulation stage, following the testing stage. In this stimulation stage, we prepared a prototype for the all three machines like fan, washing machine, and air conditioner. So the first one is fan prototype. Using temperature sensor with a microcontroller and with the PWM control, we implemented the smart fan without energy deviations or optimistic fan controls for the house. And the second one is washing machine prototype. So based on the problems and the solutions we received, we created a prototype with a load cell with a microcontroller, which we can use to control and adjust motor operations. So the last one will be air conditioner prototype. So based on the queries and the solutions we have found, we have created a simulation type with MATLAB using PID controllers. So next stage will be testing.
In testing, first we are going to see about the smart fans. Basically testing is we are going to check how it is going to run, and we are checking it is a good or proper to sell it to the market. Okay, in smart fans we are checking the output speed is increasing linearly with the temperature, and the energy consumption is reduced. In washing machines, we are checking, like Sutana said, in 8 kg washing machine we are only using 2 clothes, but it is waste of time. In that we are testing it for 8 kgs, how much clothes we need to put, and how much output or how much amount of clothes we need to put for 8 kg washing machine. We are testing, and we can get a result. And the energy consumption is based on the fabric weight. Then only we can know the result of the testing in the washing machines. And the last one is the air conditions. Okay. In air conditions, the basic it will be maintaining less than plus or minus 1 degree Celsius is the common. It will be maintaining it, and the energy consumption will be 10 to 15%. It will be reduced. And the next part will be conclusion will be conveyed by Sati.
We use design thinking to solve real user problems like using linear control system problems, and by using linear control system problems we can create consumers easier and real-time user friendly electronics consumer.
So not only this design thinking concept can be implemented on consumer electronics, they can also use it like, as the students told, this can be also used in agriculture domain, robotics domain, and automation industry. For example, if you use a Benz car, the speed of the car will be controlled by an automatic boost. Now, our students will take this consumer electronic is a single domain, but not only this consumer electronics, so design thinking can be applied on any area. So if you have any doubts on design thinking, kindly watch our previous YouTube video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you all.
Thank you.